Nearing, I guess, the close of our session today and our chat today, I'd like to probably just ask the last question back to our Australian guest today, and maybe to understand just your key thoughts or your key message to a student about Australian education, and also, I guess, why it would be a wonderful opportunity for them to be future ready. I'll ask first to you, Carla.
I guess for me, the future of education is not, based in one specific country or region of the world. Our borders are melting away. The opportunity to get global is now. And any opportunity where you have something that is better quality, something that is more globally recognized, something that is also enhancing your ability currently to be able to enroll into or do an assessment or get your dual degree or participate in a twinning program or even do an embedded program with your current study. Anything that can get you job ready quickly, but also give you the global opportunity to go and pursue your dreams is right here and right now. So I would take advantage of it if I was a student.
Wonderful. Russell, I'll ask the same question of you.
Yeah, well, my response is going to be very, very similar to Carla's. So I'll pick up on the themes that Carla was running through there. I guess the first thing I'd say is that I'm trying to change my language on this and say transnational education and training championed by Australia. So rather than Australian education and training, it's about Australia championing international, transnational education and training. And by doing that, we're providing a gateway to a world of opportunities for future students. It's no longer just about earning a degree or a qualification in Australia and heading home or staying in Australia. It's about gaining globally recognised skills, real-world experience, access to innovative industry-connected learning. It is truly cross borders, just as Carly is saying. And whether you're studying in Australia or through one of the many transnational campuses that Australian providers are now establishing, building partnerships like with Chandigarh, you're part of a system that prepares you to solve global challenges, thrive in diverse environments, and lead in your careers of the future. And one of the things I'd also like to say, which often gets lost, particularly in the Australian context, is this is just as important for Australian students as it is non-Australian students. I myself was an international student. I did my postgraduate qualifications in finance in the United States. I understand what it's like to be an international student, but I also understand what the value of that is. I believe it's crucial for Australian students to engage the other way too. To study in other countries as part of transnational education. And this exchange of knowledge and experience broadens perspectives, it builds cultural understanding, and ensures we're not confined to the old inbound only model of international education. And as a result of that, we can provide something, and the opportunity is fostering a true global mindset for our future students, and one where learning flows in both directions, in fact, in every direction. It's a chance for future students to build a future that's not only successful, but also impactful. An education that equips them to be ready for anything that the increasingly uncertain and disruptive world throws their way. A student coming into higher education or vocational training today, they're going to be alive, possibly still even in the workforce by the turn of the century. What is the world going to look like in 75 years' time? So, in closing, I guess I'd say we're Australian champions transnational education and training, and I say champion. You're not just learning, you're shaping the future and making your mark on the world through the rest of the 21st.
Wonderful, wonderful last comments there. And just want to take this opportunity to say thank you, Russell. Thank you, Professor Mona. Thank you, Carla, for a really, really fantastic discussion. So many insights, and I guess I get all excited with those, and so sorry for piping up in the way that I have. But I think transnational education is just such an interesting area and an area that is so critical. And today I think we've really unpacked just why and the reasons why. So yes, thank you again. And transnational education it's a forward-thinking approach to addressing the skills gaps we have, and building that future that we talked about with the world, the way it is and the globalization that's happening. So thank you to our listeners also for joining us, and look forward to this episode coming out. Hope you found some valuable insights, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.